coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love, appreciate the support, man. Ooh, that jab so. You don't want to be in front of that. You don't want to be in front of that, man. Big love, everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. Let's go, let's get it. We down to the wire, man. What is the day? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We got 4 days, man. 4 days to get your tickets, man, to the meet and greet. Pull up. 4 days to get your tickets. You can still get raffle tickets. You can still try to win the raffle all the way up until the day before. And you can send donations, man, from here until, you understand, to try to help this thing, because we still can use a little help, to be honest. But it's all love, man. It's all love, man. We just looking to make this a great event. We hoping to see everybody there. We hoping that more people will sign up and come, man. You know, we just want to have a good time. We want to fellowship. We want to congregate. We want to celebrate. So big love to everybody who participated, man. Everybody who showed love by way of raffle tickets, donations, or just buying tickets to the meet and greet. It's a beautiful thing, man. Warms my heart, man, and I'm definitely appreciative to everybody who saw fit to be a part of it, man. Big love, but it's still going. You got 4 days. Get in where you fit in. I look to see you there. Other than that, man, everybody else, man, you know, check your status. Make sure that you are subbed, man. They are playing with these subs again. Make sure you are subbed. Make sure you're getting your notifications. Make sure your notification bell on. And listen, man, we're going to have to step it up, man. Coming up right now, all the way up into 2025. Let's go in big. Let's go in strong. Man, tell a friend to tell a friend, man. We need 200K. We need to go to 200K. We're going to keep pushing and make these people acknowledge us. 2025, man, I'm going to try to get on more platforms, spread the word, move around, you know, get this message out there, man. Big love to everybody who support me, everybody who with this movement, man. Salute TBP Nation. We out here. Can't stop, won't stop. Oh, man. Well, today I wanted to talk about this because it popped up in my head. This visitation, man. Listen to me when I tell you I have seen everything and anything happen in a prison visitation room. Everything and anything happen in a prison visitation room. I have seen it, witnessed it, been a part of it, heard about it, was around it, one way or another, man. Listen, a prison visiting room is like the New York Stock Exchange, man. Everybody in there shaking and baking and trying to get over, trying to win, trying to change, trying to make some money, trying to trade, trying to barter, that's what goes down. And look, this is the most amazing thing. It all goes down under the watchful eye of the COs in the visiting room, moving around. They walk around from seat to seat, aisle to aisle, looking, peeking. They got cameras coming from every angle. They got every angle of you in the visiting room and your visitor, and yet they, you know, dudes still make it happen. Dudes still make it happen. It's amazing when you think about what can be done right under the watchful eye of many people. It's amazing, man. I'm telling you, I have seen it. It gets done. You know, and you know, people, of course, people get towed off, people get caught, but it's an art to that. It's an art to being able to operate under that type of pressure, being able to operate under that many eyes. It's an art to it, you know, and it's something that you got to learn, man. It's finesse, and a lot of people mess it up for a lot of other people because they don't know what they doing. They just know they want something and they try to get it, and they go about it the wrong way, and that usually turns it off and get everybody else late. This already operating under the rules and the regulations and the watchful eye of the people. But man, I done seen some crazy stuff in there, man. I mean, you just got to think, man. Everybody's in there trying to do something. If at the minimum, dudes is in there trying to touch on their woman, feel on their woman, and at the maximum be able to, you know, do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Get their foggy road stroll on. And it happens. It literally happens in front of 50, 60, 70 people. You know what I'm saying? It goes down in the VI. You know what I'm saying? And I seen dudes, man, some things that came out of the vision room that I know of that's just, you might say, how is that possible? It's no way, but it does. Man, I done seen jewelry is nothing. I done seen watches, rings, necklaces, bracelets, uh, I mean earrings, whatever you could think of. I've seen dudes get grills. I seen dudes get grills in the visiting room. I seen dudes get eyeglasses in the visiting room, real ones, shades, you name it. It's coming in there one way or another. You know what I'm saying? Three dudes might get tore off, but two dudes might get away. So that's just how it go. Yeah, I seen, man, man, listen, I know somebody who, I don't even know how to say it, man. But listen, I know dudes, man, and dudes take things in the visiting room as well to send out because, you get shook down, stripped naked when you go in there, but dudes find a way. They finesse the finesse game, the talk game, but dudes take money in. Dudes be getting that cash money in on the yard, and they'll come in there and bring the cash in and give it to their people so their people can take it out. Do what they do, pay bills, do this, do that, whatever. Some dudes make so much money in there, they bring the cash in the visiting room and give it to their people, and their people go home and then put money on their books. You understand? So it's tricky, man. It's wild. I've took cash in there many times, many times, because you could be operating on the yard where you collecting so much cash that you can't hide it. You can't really put it up and it be secure. But you always, if you're getting money in prison, you always want to keep a certain amount of cash just cause you might, run into one of them COs that might be trying to work or whatever. Cash rules everything around me. They gonna move more for the cash than they is for the talk. If you be like, look, man, I'm trying to get you to do this, go see my people, man, holler at the mother, man, I ain't, look, man, I'm gonna give you this, man, you ain't, man, I ain't, hey, I got it right here. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna make a move. Most of the time, if you get them engaged in conversation and they talking about it, that mean they thinking about it. If they thinking about it, they need the incentive. The incentive is when you show them that cash. You understand? Yeah, some dudes take that, show it to them females, and then the females might want to, do something strange for a little change. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good to have cash in there when you can get it. But the stock exchange for prison is that visiting room. But the administration will try to make you think that everything, all the drugs, all the paraphernalia, all the whatever that's in prison comes through that visiting room. That is incorrect. That's incorrect. A good portion, but I don't even think the largest portion comes through the visiting room. The largest amount of anything paraphernalia in the prison comes through COs. It comes through them. They know that. We know that. They try to tell the public something different because they want to really shut the visiting rooms down. I believe in time, as time go on, they move towards it. They're gonna stop visitation, like contact visitation in prisons. They're gonna do it not because they want it, not because they really want to do it. They're gonna end up doing it because of all of the they don't really want to do it, then they want to do it. It's a double-edged sword. They don't want to do it because they know if they do it and drugs still be on the compound, they know that points the finger directly at them. That's why they don't want to do it. They do want to do it because they don't want to work. They don't want to be in there in the visiting room shaking people down, doing all this, doing it, because that's extra and idle time that they have to be fraternizing and sleeping on their job and getting up in the tower and going to sleep, or getting in the booth and being asleep and acting like they ain't sleep and throwing their shades on and acting like they sitting up there in the booth, but they all sleeping. Dude over here getting stabbed multiple times and they I didn't see it and I didn't have it. Yeah, I know, because you was asleep up in there. So when they're in the visiting room, they actually got to be attentive. They actually got to be working, and they don't want to work. So it's a double-edged sword. But they don't really want to shut it down, because if they do, it ain't gonna change what's going on in that penitentiary, and then the finger gonna be pointed directly at them. Well, there's no way that they could be getting this stuff in because the visitor room is not even working. There's no outside people coming in, only y'all. So how's all of these drugs and stuff is in here? You know what I'm saying? They'll be telling on themselves. But I think eventually it's gonna happen just because of the higher ups that's gonna push forward. But you know, who knows? But what I do know is everything goes down in there, man. Like I say, things I've seen come out of there will blow your mind, man. I seen dudes go in there and come out with full pajama sets, silk pajama sets. How do you do that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, at one point in time, well, one point it was real big to get your shoes out of there, man. Real big. Everybody was doing it until they got hit. Then it stopped and they buckled down on it, and then it changed again. Then they changed it where we couldn't wear nothing in there but our state boots. That way they know when you come out, you got to have on state boots. But then dudes push back against that. Then we end up being able to wear our own shoes in there. When we could wear our own shoes in there, they supposed to document what type of shoes you had on when you go out. You went in with a pair of white Nikes. You know what I'm saying? But Joker's going there with a pair of white regular forces on, and Joker come back out with some Air Jordans on. But they don't be paying attention because you fast talk them, or they just lazy. They don't like to do their job. But man, I probably over the years I probably got about 30 pair of shoes out of the business room. At least 30. At least 30. So you talking about 33 years, I probably got at least 30 out of that joint. You know what I'm saying? From New Balances to Air Jordans to Carmelos to Island Iversons to you name it. You know what I'm saying? One time we were boosting, I didn't got Timberlands up out of that joint. You know, so you just go in there and now imagine now, like I say, everybody's watching. You got the cameras, you got this and that. You got to feel the energy. You got to feel the eyes. You got to be watching them while they ain't watching you. And you slickly take your shoes off while your visitor take their shoes off. Slide it over to you. You slide one on. You slide one on. And then you just good. You comfortable. And then you relax. Once you done switch shoes, you good. Unless one of them get you damn Bammers be looking on the camera and say, oh man, they had them shoes. And they on you like that. You know, but you had some perverts back there too to be all up in there looking at your girl with the camera on. I remember I was in there one time and the dude came in. So when you come in through the shakedown part, you can see they got a blacked out glass right there with a dude behind handing you your clothes that you got to wear in the visiting room, and you exchanging your clothes. But inside there too, he also got a monitor where he watching the visiting room as well. So a dude was coming in, and you really can't see through there unless you put your face up on it. So he was asking for a different size jumpsuit, and the dude ain't giving the right size. So he kept on saying, "Come on, man, I'm trying." And he looked up and got on, and he could see the screen, and he seen that the dude had the screen on my visitor right in between her crotch area, like close up, like this. So he looking in between my people's legs. And he came in the visiting room and came straight and told me. I get straight up and go back there and snap. Bang, bang. Hey, what's wrong with you? I say, man, what you doing back there with that camera, man? You know what I'm saying? People told me you got the camera all up in between. Man. What you doing? Who is that back there? He's scared to death. Scared to death. So the people, the officers come running. Hey, man, what you doing? Hey, hold on. I'm like, man, look, man, hey, y'all better get somebody. I was going nuts so up at that joint. You know, they ain't want to tell me who was back there because I kept trying to figure out. So then when the visit was over, I ended up getting called over there to the watch commander, and he talked to me, and I'm still Kirk. Cause when it comes to people that's coming in to see me, my family, my loved ones, whoever it is, I ain't playing no games. I got zero tolerance. If jail come with it, a charge come with it, street charge come with it, I do not care. You not gonna subject them to nothing that I have already put myself in a position to be subjected to. You know what I'm saying? And they taking their free time to come see me because they love me and care about. And you you ain't playing with them. I don't care if you the warden, the governor, whoever. You not gonna play with them. Not around me. You know. So I expressed that, made it known. And even the watchman, they ain't want to tell me who was back there. Oh, I'm handling in that. I'm checking into that. I said, all right, well, who was it? Yeah, well, that's not your problem. I'm gonna handle that, but you gonna have to calm down. Because I don't know how I would have acted if I would have found out who it was. I don't know if the dude was lying or not, but this is how you got to respond. You know what I'm saying? To let them know whatever you doing, man, it's cool, but don't do it with me. Don't do it with me because I ain't going for it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing on the yard. You got to let people know. I don't care what type of skullduggery, larceny you into. I don't care if you won't pay that store box man. You owe him all this money. You ain't never paid him. You bought from this store, man. You ain't never paid. I don't care. I'm gonna loan it to you anyway. Because if you won't do it to me, it don't even. I don't care. But if you do it to me, I'm gonna let you know you did it to me. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna know it. So I be like, on some certain type of stuff, man, I'm not going for, man. And whatever goes with it, it just goes with it. You know what I'm saying? But you got to put your feet in the, in the concrete about where you stand. Because if not, man, people gonna push you and try you in every type of way. So the visiting room was always a touchy jump for me, man. I snap in there if you come at me. I snap in there if you come at me, even if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I've been wrong. I've been wrong. I've been in there getting a little, a little too, a little too excited and doing this, that, and the third, and got called out on it. And okay, cool, all right, boom. Either you gonna do something or you ain't, but you ain't gonna belittle me. You ain't gonna be, all right, I done told you. You ain't gonna do none of that, cause I'm gonna push back. I'm gonna push back. You know what I'm saying? But I've had some grace in there too. I done got caught in some COs and let me go. I done got caught. I remember I got caught one time getting a necklace. Favorite necklace I ever had in life too, man. Nice joint. Got it for my birthday, man. I think my ex-wife had bought me this necklace, man. What was it, maybe my 36, 37 birthday or something. That joint was nice. And I got it through the visiting room. But the lady seen me get it. Cause boom, she went in there. She was making around over there. So make our move, take the necklace. I had another necklace. Take my necklace off, gave it to them, and they gave me the new one. And I go to put it on, but it was so big, it was long, it hung all the way down here. So when I go to put it on, as soon as I put it on and go to tuck it in, I turn, she right there on me. And I just played it off, put it in, and I know she knew. But she ain't say nothing. She walked, she made her other round. When she was coming down the other aisle, she looked at me, she was like, but she was an officer that I had always respected, never disrespected, which I don't do anyway unless you disrespect me. And I never gave any problems, and she ain't do nothing. And she pulled up on me a couple of days later when she worked our block and said, I seen nice necklace. I seen. I said, yeah, I appreciate it. She said, mm-hmm. And I done got caught in there getting some shoes before. I got caught one time getting some shoes, and the dude caught me. And we weren't cool, but same thing. I had always, what I'm saying, been straight up with him, never, never cussed him out, never, screen on him or nothing. But, he was just a regular CO, but he ain't never caused me no problems neither. So that's why I never caused him any. But he seen me get some shoes one time. I switched, I got the shoes. He saw me when I was putting the last shoe on. He saw me, right, on the camera. He called me back there, right? And I go back there, and then normally you get caught doing something like that, they're gonna terminate your visit. They're gonna suspend the people who bought it to you. It's gonna be a whole lot of junk. You going to jail. Oh, you going through the ringer. So he catch me. He called me back there. He said, "Hey man, switch the shoes back, man." I said, "Huh?" He said, "Man, I seen, man." He said, "I don't care." You know what I'm saying? He said, "But they gonna know, man. They gonna know because somebody else seen it too." He said, "Just switch them back, man. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. You ain't getting no charge. You ain't going to just switch them back." So I'm like, "Bet." So I got to go in there and try to switch the shoes back. Now the problem with that is, if I get caught switching them back by somebody else, the person at the booth, the person walking around, I'm tore off again. So I got to take a double chance. You understand me? But he said, if you come out with them, they gonna get you. I had no choice. I ended up switching them back. I got through with it. I was mad and I don't know what. But this shows you the insanity of prison, the desperation of prison, the want of things that you really don't need, just the want. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't like I needed them. I just wanted them. When you locked up and you ain't got nothing, you want to have something to make you feel like, you got something. You don't want to be walking around with the same thing everybody else got on. So he tell me that I do it, I switch it back, whatever. I wait a week and a half, no, 2 weeks later when the shift changed and there's a whole nother rotation in there and get the same shoes. Go right back in there and get the same shoes. And I made it. I made it through. You know what I'm saying? I made it through, man. You know, yeah, man, it's just little slick stuff you got to be able to know how to operate in there, man, to know how to do things right up under their eye, man. It's just so many ways, but you gotta know it. And it always be the green jokers that come in there and heard, oh yeah, you can get this in this room, you can do this in this room, you can do that. But they don't know how to do it. They just heard you could do it. And they got somebody to come see them and they'll go in there and they'll blow the whole spot up. And then dudes be wanting to tear their head off. As soon as they get out of jail. I know dudes that went in there and blew the spot up with visiting rooms and been so sweet. You could get so much stuff out there and do so many things in there because it was so light. And then you get a green joker go in there and do something so reckless, so careless, and get towed off and bring it to the administration and they tighten up all the rules in there and then the whole everybody play is stuck for months at a time. You can look for at least 6 months of stuck because they're gonna be on it because the warden or whoever gonna be like, better not nothing be going on, and they're gonna be on it, they're gonna be sharp, they're gonna be, you know, calling out everything. And that dude going in there messing it up and he went to jail, go to jail. As soon as he get out of jail, the dude split his whole head open. I know it ain't funny, but split his whole head open because this dude was getting all of the weed on the compound. Well, on that side that we was on anyway, like on a regular, because it was just so sweet in it. And dude blew his spot up, man. Blew his spot up, and he split his whole head open as soon as he came out. Because he ended up couldn't get it no more. And he had obligations, money, whatever operation he had, he just shut it down. He started going through friction with the girl that was bringing it to him. She ain't want to come no more because it was just a whole, he split his head wide open. And dude probably... well, he probably knew later, but at that time, he ain't expect it. He ain't look for it. He ain't know it was coming. And he just was, it was just unbeknownst to him what's going on. He just walked right across the floor, and next thing you know, he laying down, unconscious, head cracked open, like, and he on his way to medical somewhere trying to, you know, people trying to stitch his whole skull up. All because he ain't know what was going on. He ain't know the rules. He just was greedy and he wanted something and he ain't checked the rules about how to get it. And you blow the spot up for everybody else. So you could do something that'll cut other people off from eating, man. If they can't eat, man, they want to eat your lunch. You know, so crazy, man. Just crazy thinking about these things, man, that I done seen in that business room, man, and I done experienced, man. It's been some slick stuff, man. I done seen stuff that was so slick, I didn't even know it could be done until I seen it done myself. You understand me? So just crazy, man. Just reminiscing about that visiting room. But trust me, man, I can imagine, like when you seen the movie Trading Places, how they is in the New York Stock Exchange or wherever stock exchange is at besides New York, and all the people, man, everybody moving and shaking and trading papers and doing it all under the watchfire. This is how it's going down in the visiting room. Everybody's trying to win. They trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's just everywhere. That's how they going in there. And yeah, to get the job done for the most part, man. You know, it's going to be some casualties, but it's going to be some victories as well, you dig? So, anyway, man, I just wanted to run that by y'all this morning, man. But the real news that you can use is you got 4 days to get them meet and greet tickets. You got 4 days to pull up on me, man. You can talk to me in person, man. We can chop it up. We can, you know, do whatever. You understand me? We can talk about some things I ain't talked about on here because you showed up. You understand? But real talk, man, pull up to the meet and greet, man. If not, man, help you know, support the meet and greet with donations. If you can't do that, man, try to grab your raffle ticket, man, and win your 75-inch TV. TBP Nation, stand up, man. Y'all let me know if y'all want to know some more about these visiting rooms, because I can talk about that for at least about 2, 3, 4 years straight. That's how much stuff that went down in that visiting room, man. But peace, love, and happiness, man. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Duck them hooks, man, and duck them visiting rooms, man. You understand me? You know, you don't want to be on no end of the visiting room. You don't want to be going to visit nobody, nor do you want to be having somebody come visit you. You dig? Peace. Boom.
The banking special. Yeah. Pure deliciousness. Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my
out here after 30 years, yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.